Alright guys, so great to see you guys back. I'm gonna give you guys a little walk around and explanation of what I've got going here with these with this conversion brake system project that I have going. So as you guys know, this is my Series 2 109 pickup. It was originally single circuit brake system, and I was just not having any luck being able to bleed the system. Plus, I couldn't find the original calipers in the back. I'm sorry, not calipers, wheel cylinders in the back. So first of all, the wheel cylinders in the back have been converted to a Series 3 backing plate. So I have a single cylinder Series 3 backing plate. That was the first thing. That's the first thing I did. That was the first conversion I did because I couldn't find the original wheel cylinders for this year. So that's where I first started the project. Did that, and I've replaced that rear line. And if you can see way up there, I'll get closer to it right now, but that is a bleeder up there. I put a bleeding screw, and that's going to be the highest point, so I can get the air bubbles from there. Right now it's loose because I want to raise it above the line in the chassis, so that'll be my highest point. The second phase I did, which also didn't result in any good results, was that I converted see if I can get in here. I converted originally, let me get on the other side. Yeah, this is better. So, better lighting too. So I converted this line here, used to connect up here where the screw is, and then it used to bleed at the bottom. That's a dual wheel cylinder. So now I've converted to where the flex line connects to this. I can bleed it here, then it goes down to the lower wheel piston, where I keep calling it caliper, lower cylinder, and then that connects to this upper cylinder, and it's bled here. So I can bleed here and I can bleed here. So now I got two bleeding points, and I'm bleeding at the top now. So I got those going on both sides. So I kept the original backing plate and everything, but I did reroute the lines. I found out yesterday that this one here, one of the fittings, it had broken a little part of the brass, and it was leaking. So I've cleaned that up, tapped it, made it perfect for a tapered needle style bleeder screw. It was originally for a double flare bleeder screw. So that's done. So my friend Peter over at Marina Motors, he's retired now, but he's been helping me, mentoring me with this project. So this is a Series 3 Master, Series 3 Booster, and I've kept the original pedal box, and I done a linkage. Hard to see. I'll move it over. I'll move this piece over. So I kept the cylinder, the reservoir for the clutch remote, so it's easier to. I do have the other one that goes in here, but it's going to be too hard to get into it, that I just decided to keep this. I converted it to a single line reservoir. So there's the original linkage coming out right there. It connects to this piece here, and then this linkage pushes the booster, and then it pushes the master cylinder. Very simple. I have this right here because I'm getting some flex off of this plate, so I'll be tightening up. I'll be cross bracing this plate, but for now I have a tensioning chain on there. It's hooked up to the bulkhead. So I've been trying to bleed it and still no problem. I still cannot have any luck getting it done. The pedal goes down, it gets air. I don't know what's going on. My friend Peter has been using these. He's had a lot of experience with these. He says that these aftermarket master cylinders, the rubber inside, it's subpar from the original rubber on the NOS Newell stock master cylinders, or the original genuine rubbers. So getting one of these kits, it's becoming difficult but not impossible, but still I'm having a hard time finding the kit, and it's going to take weeks before I get it. I really need to drive this truck by the end of this week. So for now, I'm going to give this one more try after fixing that piece over here. So what I'm going to do is, I've read on Dixon, what's his last name? Dixon Kenner's website, I think it's lrfaq.org or .com. I think it's .org. And in his website, I saw an update on a reading, a little excerpt, that little blog that he did, and he posted that somebody had good results with a master cylinder M3246. This is a new master cylinder for a 96 Ford Explorer. So here's the master. Looks very similar. The good thing about these is that you can get them. This one was $64 new. It's not a remanufactured piece. People recommend not to use remanufactured pieces, to go with the new one. There is a difference of this hole here, or the pusher, the rod is deeper than the Land Rover one, so you'll have to have an extension from the booster to push the cylinder. So I'm gonna walk it over so you guys can see this piece, and here it is. Not bad. It is a little longer by about, I would say, an inch, 3/4 to an inch longer, and it doesn't seem to be too much taller. I don't know if you can tell, but there they are. It's a little taller by about 1/4 of an inch. So this is my current setup with the aftermarket Series 3 master cylinder. I'm going to give it one more try. If that doesn't pan out, I got this one to work with. So I'll keep you guys posted on the next segment. So I'll be back in a few. Hopefully it won't be that many bloody knuckles in the process. I did buy some fittings. I got some unions. I might get rid of some of the bleeder screws on the lines to minimize the points of failure. I have an extra. This one is for the I think it's 7/16. Yeah, 7/16 large passageway on the aftermarket Series 3 master cylinder. This is the typical fitting on all the I believe it's a 38 no 3/4 24 thread fitting for most of the Land Rover brake systems. And yeah, so and then I got a spare set so I can do a little line to bench bleed the reservoir when it's installed. So I got two sets. This is going to go on the line. This one's going to be basically a bleeding system, lines into the reservoir for bench bleeding. And that's it. I'll keep you guys posted on the progress after this moment.